Line drive to left field. Velasquez diving catch.
Way.
Oh man, what a play!
You guys better put some respect on all of the pitchers only, or as they call it, the POs in high school, because a lot of people make fun of the guys that only seem to pitch and can't really hit. But you know, you can still be an athlete. First, Vince Velasquez. I mean, last week I think that we saw Michael Lorenzen make a play out in right field. So yeah, you guys better put some respect on pitchers, or else Bartolo Colon, he's gonna have to show you who's boss.
For his first hit of the year, he drives one deep left field.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. I hope that you guys did enjoy the intro, and the first thing I have to say is that is not the only web gem that Vince Velasquez was able to make in left field, so make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. We have news from the Red Sox and the Yankees series. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays, they are continuing to play well, and also Cody Bellinger. He did some crazy stuff, so make sure you guys watch all the way until the end. Without further ado, let's start talking baseball. The first game that I want to recap is the Baltimore Orioles, because they have the best player in baseball on their squad, Chris Davis. I'm just kidding. I hope that meme is not dead, otherwise I don't look funny right now. But to be serious, the Blue Jays have been playing really well as of late. Their pitching hasn't been that great, but their offense, with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Dante Bichette, Kevin Biggio, you have Teoscar Hernandez, Lourdes Gurriel. They have a lot of young players, and they've been playing well. Yesterday, they proved it yet again that they're here to stay. Maybe not right now, but maybe in 2020, 2021, 2022. I don't know.
Game. Guerrero gets a base hit. There's a deep drive to right field. Forget about this one, folks. Bichette drills this one to deep right field. This ball is going to get off. It's a high fly ball to left field. Jace Peterson back, looking up. This one's going to go.
We have a huge series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. We know that the Yankees are probably the best team in baseball, maybe aside from the Astros and the Dodgers, but they're in first place in the AL East. The Red Sox, they're trying to show that they're not giving up on this season, but I think that Gleyber Torres smelt the blood in the water, and yeah, there's no going back from this one, Red Sox fans. Cover your ears. Close your eyes. Here we go.
That ball is hammered. Goodbye. Grand slam. Gleyber Torres smokes one to left.
Gleyber Torres, he did not allow Rodriguez that little courtesy strike as he did Aaron Hicks. And he tried to get ahead, and he hammered it. Ryan, that was an impressive call, by the way.
I'm sorry I had to do that to you Red Sox fans, but it had to be done. I have to show all the different games. But I think that we can all agree as baseball fans that this next game, the Dodgers game, we might be looking at the next Mike Trout. Now, I'm not saying that he is, but he has all of the tools. Cody Bellinger just tied Christian Yelich for the entire league in home runs. He has 36. It was his 100th career home run. He was the fastest in Major League Baseball history to 100 career home runs. Just the fact that he hit that home run, but it was not enough as he actually lost. Yeah, it shows that you can be Mike Trout or Cody Bellinger, the best player in baseball, and it means nothing.
Naylor lifts a fly ball to center field, sending Negron back towards the track and the wall. He leaps on the ground and through the legs. Lauer picks it.
I just brought up how Cody Bellinger went off for the Dodgers, but it wasn't enough, and also it's the same for Mike Trout. He went off for the Angels, but it was not enough, as the new-look Cleveland Indians, they showed up yesterday. I actually made an audible. I was watching the game live, and I saw a few hits in a row, and I said hee-hee. I hee-heed out loud because I just love this new lineup. It's going to be so much fun because before, we had a lot of lefties in the lineup. Now we actually have some righties in there, so it's more balanced.
Line to right field. That's going to drop. Taylor Cole's pitch lined into left field, a base hit. That's fair. That's trouble.
See everything that is involved.
This is rocked to deep center field. So long. Roberto Perez with home run number 19.
The Minnesota Twins seem to only win baseball games when the Cleveland Indians win, and then they also lose when the Indians lose. So it's just like, it's just stagnant. So the Twins are not going anywhere, the Indians are not going anywhere, but yeah, the Indians offense as well as Nelson Cruz of the Minnesota Twins, they teed off yesterday.
Wallop to left. To center and deep. Lace to center. Right off the end of the bat. Castro hustling down the line. And he's safe. Castro beat it out.
I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below before we show the rest of the Vince Velasquez web gems, who is going to win the AL Central. Is it going to be the Indians? Are they going to come back, or are the Twins going to stay on top? Let me know down below. You all saw the intro clip. Vince Velasquez made a dive-in catch. It wasn't really that amazing, but just the fact that he's a pitcher, I thought it was really awesome. There's also the fact that he was throwing out runners from left field, so it's just been a crazy week for pitchers. First you have Michael Lorenzen robbing a hit in right field, then you have Vince Velasquez doing his thing. Unfortunately, it was not enough as the Phillies did lose to the White Sox, but we're going to show the web gems because why not? Because it's a PO doing non-PO things. It's great. Awesome.
And a line drive base hit to left field. Abreu to third. They're waving him home. The throw to the plate by Velasquez on a couple. And a line drive to left field.
Come on,
Here we
Vince.
go again. Rounding third is Garcia. Here's Velasquez's throw to the plate. It is not in time on one.
The Chicago Cubs are a very interesting team this year simply because they play really well and then they played not so well. But yesterday we had the Javier Baez experience as well as Wilson Contreras. He threw out a runner from his knees, so we don't need to say anything else. Javier Baez, Wilson Contreras, take it away, boys.
Hero got a good jump, but he's going to be out from his knees. Second base. And the pitch. Yanked to deep left. Two-run homer. Cubs lead 3-1.
I hope you guys are enjoying the recap so far, and also make sure that you guys use code Fuzzy on Seatgeek. So Joey Votto is starting to heat up. So if you're a Reds fan and you're not using code Fuzzy to go save 20 bucks off to see him live, what are you doing? Joey Votto has not been that great this year, but he did have a big game yesterday to quiet the Atlanta Braves. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they got a huge helping hand from Starling Marte, who has been amazing so far. If I read off his stats, I mean, you guys might not think it's that great, but the dude has a .285 batting average with 19 home runs, 64 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. And on top of that, he might have the best arm in all baseball. So Starling Marte, without the steroids, he's still really good. A lot of these guys that do steroids and get busted, I just don't understand it. Nelson Cruz is raking, Starling Marte is raking, Melky Cabrera is raking. All of these guys have been busted, but they're still pretty good. I don't understand it. But Joey Votto, Starling Marte, and the Pirates, take it away.
He blasts one out to left. That'll get through. Out toward the gap and deep. Carrying.
That'll work, I think. Yeah, that's down.
Prayers up to David Dahl, the center fielder for the Colorado Rockies. He actually snapped his ankle yesterday. He was having an all-star season, so again, prayers up to him. And also Carlos Carrasco, he's still dealing with his illness. Yesterday, the Rockies actually won the game. They came back and did it for David Dahl, so good for them. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and show the Nationals game. Juan Soto and Matt Adams. I mean, it's just every time that they do well, it seems like the Nationals win. So if Juan Soto and Matt Adams, if they continue to rake, I'm not sure if you have to worry if you're a Braves fan, but if you're a Phillies fan, ooh, the Nationals, they could make some noise. They might steal that second place and maybe the wild card.
In the game.
Right center field, well hit. And off the wall. Blackman around third, he'll score.
Yastrzemski coming up.
And can the Rockies twist this one? Double play. Young so far today.
And a line drive base hit right field toward the corner for Adams. This will give the Nationals the lead. 2-0 Nationals.
2-2 and Soto. High drive. Right field corner. See you later into the bullpen. Number 21.
The Houston Astros, I just have to ask you guys a question. Is anyone going to beat them for the World Series this year? I mean, just their rotation is so good. And then also their offense. They hit 6 home runs yesterday. And Wade Miley, their number 4 starter now, I mean, he might be their number 5 starter. He lowered his ERA to 3.05. So when you have Wade Miley with a 3.05 ERA behind Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, and Zach Greinke, and then your offense hit 6 home runs, what?
Rookie of the month.
Swung on. Jake and the 1-0 pitch.
Triple. That ball's drilled. Left field. And gone.
Out on a pop out. That's lifted to right center. His lead is 8-0.
This could be number 6 on the night. Diaz to deep left and gone. There we go.
The last game that we have to talk about is the Texas Rangers game. This was kind of crazy, but I really wanted to talk about it because Lance Lynn, I think that he is leading all of baseball in wins, so I'm going to go ahead and call him Lance Win. Sorry.
This one is driven down the right field line, hooking. Away for Lance Lynn, and that fastball's on the corner and called strike.
Look at this. Going to get through 7.
Ground ball to Rougned Odor in the booth. As this one is lifted high in the right field, and that one is gone.
All right, guys, well, that is going to do it for today's MLB recap. I hope that you did enjoy. Remember to slap a like on this one. If I can find any more funny clips from yesterday, I'll go ahead and roll them right after I'm done talking. But again, thank you, guys. Your support means everything to me. We are on our way to 200,000 subs. It's going to take some time, but with your support and all of your love, it's going to happen. So catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy the highlights, if there is any. Here you go. Maybe not. Might be outro. I don't know.
And there's a drive to left. Beltre going for 3.
Comes home, and that one's belted to left center field. Another.
Beltre, a deep drive to left. He has done it this cycle for Henry.